Hey, my name's Kate, and I love an addict. I was gonna do this outside on our porch. Every season in New Orleans has different insects that you have to contend with. And right now we are in the poisonous caterpillar time in New Orleans. These are the stinging caterpillars that have taken over our porch. I have been run indoors by a stampede of caterpillars. Let's try this caterpillar list today. I wanted to talk about learning how to separate the person you love and their addiction. A lot of time and a lot of energy can get expended trying to reason with someone's addiction and trying to connect with someone's addiction, trying to pacify it. In my experience, you're gonna have to accept that the addiction is not going to like you, that you and that serpent are not on the same side. Of course it doesn't like you. You have different aims. The addiction wants to destroy the person you love. Of course, the addiction doesn't like you. Whatever I said, no matter how carefully put, had to go through my husband's addiction before it could get to his ears. I would spend huge amounts of energy trying to pick the perfect, the most beautifully strung together sentence. The demon serpent, Mr. Hyde of addiction is clever. It's good with words. Walk away from a conversation going,
Why did I say that?
What's wrong with me? Am I going crazy? I started drawing little tarot card size of my husband and I and his addiction as colorful serpents wild in our house. There was no way for me to make any sense of what was happening in our house if I couldn't distinguish the man I love and the addiction they are either keeping or being kept by. Spending your time questioning, is this person high right now?
How many drinks have you had?
Who was that on the phone?
Will you take a drug
Take a drug test? When it comes right down to it, whether that person is in white knuckle sobriety or compulsively smoking weed or in a full nosedive into hard drugs, there is this other entity that has been loosed. It is valuable to be able to see the difference between this feral thing and the person you love, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to battle it. There was something else that we were both navigating our way around, something that my husband wouldn't name, and something that I couldn't control. It can be a lonely feeling beyond a sixth sense that you end up with when you're with someone in the midst of addiction. I remember just having the strongest feeling. Someone was going to come drop something off at the house as soon as I walked out the door. You could feel the energy in the house. And I realized I had to be able to walk out the door. I don't want to be a scare wife. You can still find yourself in moments like this where you start going out and the women seem like they have fangs and tails. You notice you're even getting a little bit of a serpent arm there. Feelings of manipulation you might get where sometimes serpents come with colorful party hats and, a bouquet that you get, or turns out to actually be a nicety from the serpent. Sometimes you come home and you see the person, they say, hello, I'm fine, I'm great. Well, this is me now. And everyone around you is like, oh, look, he seems really happy. I don't know. What's all you can see is that that's not the person that you love, that's just a serpent with a weird mask on. And the person you love is sitting on the floor in a corner under a rain cloud. And at some point, you get completely absorbed by the serpents. You're eaten up by the whole thing. And the person you're with is sitting there with the snakes climbing through their hair and a shirt that says, I'm with them. You spend your time in a snake's belly, trying to push out, let the person you love know that you're still there and you're still alive. Decide to slice open that serpent's belly and find you scared, freaked out with your cat in the other belly. Holds a mirror up in front of you and you see it's you. And you realize this is just some trick and that there's a serpent's arm curling around holding that mirror up and trying to show you that you're to blame. You can get into verbal battles I don't think I ever won a verbal battle with my husband's addiction. I don't think I ever walked away better for it. At best, I could try to avoid letting it to get to know something about me that might allow it to know how to get to me. It starts to seem like serpents in the foundation. They could bust through the floorboards at any moment. But at some point, what I got to see with my husband was him start to recognize a serpent when he saw it hanging from our ceiling fan and take care of it. Make it a little habitat. Don't have it feral in the house. Put a leaf in there, put a twig in there. Take it to a meeting. Show it to other people that have their serpents in their habitats. You can see some of the people seem to have pretty well set up little serpent habitats for themselves. Then as we go back, see a girl with her serpent winding up her leg, and she looks kind of like she's wishing herself away from the whole situation. And if you've heard of 13th stepping, in 12-step programs, there's sometimes predatory people that try to pick up on. So you see the little creepy, slithery shoulder massage happening while the girl's serpent makes its way out of the bag in the back row. See a woman who has her serpent in a nice little vase with a flower in it, and she's talking to someone who doesn't really have his serpent in total control yet, maybe giving him some serpent habitat advice. Then you've got the guy standing at the door with his serpent in the air. I got it all under control. I'm out of here. You guys are suckers. Get some willpower. And that's there too. All those different dynamics. For this episode, I just wanted to say, it's okay if the serpent doesn't like you. You're probably mostly not crazy. This stuff is hard. Take up some space and know the difference between the person you love and the serpent that they keep.
You know the way, the way I hurt myself. Found the one that ever hurt me long. You know the way I tried to hurt myself. Well, they'd be buried 6 feet underground, beyond the good Lord.